Remember we were looking at Barbados then and now. And continuing with that theme, we're going to be making today some coconut bread using some modern equipment. We're going to start by looking at the ingredients we have here. We have 6 ounces of margarine, 1 pound of flour, 2 to 3 ounces of fruit, and as you notice I have several different types of dry fruit. I have 2 different types of cherries, I have the mixed peel, and I have some raisins. 1 cup of coconut, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, half a teaspoon of spice, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of mixed essence, or you can use almond essence, 6 ounces of sugar, and we're going to start by adding our flour to our mixer. We're going to add all of the flour, making sure we get all of that. We're going to add our baking powder. We're going to add our spice, our nutmeg, we're going to add, finally, we're going to start, just mix that in for a moment, then we're going to add our margarine. While that is mixing, we're going to add margarine, now we want this to mix until it looks like fine breadcrumbs. In the olden days, when our grandmother was making bread, she would use a bowl very similar to this, much larger, and she would use it using a wooden spoon. Your grandmother would have used a grater like this one, or one very similar to this one. I remember seeing my grandfather get the 6-penny or the 8-penny nail, and he would take a piece of gabonite and he would bore the holes into that piece of gabonite and then use it as a grater. Let's take a look here again, and if you can get the cameraman to take a look at what it should look like when it's all mixed in. Get it to look like fine breadcrumbs. We're going to preheat our oven, and we're going to put the oven at 350 degrees. We add our sugar, allow that to mix. Then we'll add our fruit. But you will notice that I have some fruit that is whole. Now these are going to be used to decorate the top of the coconut bread. So we're going to add our fruit. We're going to add our coconut. And finally, we're going to add some water. You can also add milk if you wish to have a richer cake, right? add our essence. Then we'll add our water. Now we want this mixture in a dough. So here we are. The coconut bread is completed, and we're going to put it into the baking pans. In the olden days, your grandmother would have had some pans very similar to these called rangers. The only difference is that they would have been joined together like that. Nowadays we have them separated. So I'm going to put a small amount in each pan, and then we're going to put it in the oven and bake it for 45 minutes or until it's golden brown. And then we'll come back and see what it looks like. Welcome back. So I've taken the bread out, and this is what it should look like when it's finished. I'm going to slice it so you can see what it should look like on the inside. And you can have this bread with a beverage of your choice. There you go. Happy eating.